Hello everybody, Bonbon here. Today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Screw all the other times that I was playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I recently just finished Doki Doki today. I almost cry, I'm telling you. Yep, that's me. I was seeing if I can like. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention that she might draw to herself. This girl, Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. Sort of, yeah. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I deal in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Yeah, you're saying like it was an you say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Bonbon.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Bonbon, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I just simply go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry too much about me when I'm perfectly content by spending raw average free time on games and anime. I can agree.
I was talking about how I was worried about you. You won't learn how to socialize or have any good skills for college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy because I die at the thought of you becoming whatever that is in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Well, at least promise me you'll try a little.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than I'm supposed to, I let myself influence her. Hold up, I'm just gonna move it like over there. Google. Oh. Very interesting. I guess seeing her worries so much about me makes me want to a little bit. But even if she does, exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my thing, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello.
Sayori? They must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I caught you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, well, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she and
Eric.
interrogated the title of vice president. I said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told my club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki. Made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really much of an airhead or if she's so, I don't know, as to plan all this out. I let it out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I diligently follow Sayori across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to the third-year classes and activities. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Bummer. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? Want to say something? Say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She also has one. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Can you just ignore her? When she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girl.
Anyways, this is Natsuki.
Always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears completely more mature and timid. Seems to have been hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both.
And that sounds like you already know.
That sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Good job on. Monica smiles sweetly. We know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smiling genuinely makes me feel so generally a little. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Bonbon. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged from a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's divided between there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back at the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and sees a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Let's hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori tosses her mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, look for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking a glance in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally back down. I think it's sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But it's not for you, you know, you dummy.
I'm getting Osana vibes here, man. Osana vibes. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Carrying a tea set. Yuri places a teacup in front of each tray. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You kept a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I didn't mean it. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell her that I was dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't enjoyed any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. No need to be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any major club. Why weren't you the leader of the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing to argue about with the budget and publicity and how to prepare Prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. If it encourages others into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is a really good leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put that you can put it that way. What is up with me in English right now? Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort into starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes sense. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm convicted that we can already grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah,
We'll do our best.
you know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested. Oh, Monica have worked already really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Bumble, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how I've read these I don't really know a good way of answering that. The books that I'm reading. Anyways, manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. I only have 4, which is so sad. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke up without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the ribbon for teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign word is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid ever since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way she looks. Obviously, the way she looks. Light up, smile as she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Hold up, I just want to see something. Oh dang, that was so much months ago. Oh, okay. Alright, I know where I left off. Okay, so I'm just going to say this. I am, in fact, breaking it into parts. But the thing is, when I'm doing these in parts, I'm actually going to make them into a whole. So you'll probably see me, like, different clothing and stuff. And, like, sounding a bit different each time. I'm telling you why, so that, like, because, different things. But I am, in fact, going to make this all one video. So, but I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physical and elements usually enrage me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack in imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Same here.
Anyways, I've read a horror book once. I am reading 11. Yeah, but I've also read. I read a horror book once. I definitely guess that's something I can relate to at a minimum level. But that's right, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have it put it that Yuri. With someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or talk, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
never mind.
That's right, you usually like cute things, don't you, Theory?
What? What gives you that idea?
You like a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. It looks like you're writing a poem called
Don't say it out loud. Give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Theory, said those behind Natsuki, put your hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No.
Natsuki averaged her eyes.
You wouldn't. Why am I saying that? You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Behind that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest from writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest of reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I want to read everyone's poem.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay.
I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look up. Whistle at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with our instrument of our club. Isn't that right, Bonbon? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I brilliantly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah might have convinced me to stop by. I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought,
Bonbon.
you all, I'm defensive against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lightened up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
They grabs her arm, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really came for a cup in the cupcake, I'd be super mad.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone.
I think it's time that we can officially end today's meeting on a great note. If you remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring back feelings we all share. Monica looks over at me once. Bonbon, I'm looking forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my medical writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Bonbon, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back to and forth between the four girls. Leora, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my and I'm sure good fortune will come to find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh yeah, we have to do like the little thing. Time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite classmates will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so seems like this is for I flicked a little chippy, really funny. I got a mom on. Glad to see you didn't run away in this.
Nah, don't worry.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but it's gonna keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature. I was the last to come in, so everyone else already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Bonbon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming in commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accused to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
I'm gonna say it probably. You see.
Any slack. You already told me you didn't even want to join a club, any clubs. And last year too. I don't know if you plan on just coming here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then we won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manka and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plows back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys.
Bonbon always gives his
his best as long as she's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
I'll just say this, it's fine with me. I'm calling me a boy.
I identify as any gender.
Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Bonbon can become good friends too?
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation that she just put into.
Yuri even brought something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori. No, not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. You made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's time for me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. It's a nice gesture from you as a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. You're just in the bag and pulled out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want to. But this is a girl who accidentally being so cute. She didn't pick out a book she didn't go like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you. Now that everyone's settled in, except Monica, to kick off some solid, scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literary related? Like, I guess I can always read the book, some of the books. Oh. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and listen to Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up.
The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is, the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and analytical. But it's not like that. It's not all at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Huh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come in, we can do the thing to their creative mind.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. I rarely hear her debating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In case you don't in that case, do you think food would be a trick?
What kind?
Well, we could.
Cupcakes?
Good thing. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Ddlc makes the best cupcakes. That would work out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work on the details of our invented stuff. I find myself smiling. And in the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her on in my case about things. I can't help but wonder what would it be like the world to see through her eyes. Blah! I put my eyes to find Sayori's face. Look at my vision. Never fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
Our school does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now, if you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overhead.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sarah.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. Please give me some of the benefit of a doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sarah gets this around herself. How's it written all over me? You look in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out everywhere around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but no one even knows.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Just to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kind of things.
Don't say that. Make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this so hard to close? I shook at the fully closed the button near her chest. Does it even fit you properly?
Even when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, like, bubbles got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. I ain't seen it really. Anyway, you look so much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Very hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew, that's so much better.
Zoe puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying I like it? Like, good?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyways, try to focus on the things that I wake up a little earlier. So, this is going to be it of this me. You're going to see tomorrow me, Monday me, whatever day me. Next time. And if you did like it, so yeah. This is all you're going to see of this me. Be prepared to see another version of me. Haha. Bye bye for now.